Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here tonight. I want to give a big shout out to Fearless Speaking Academy, Warren, for bringing me here tonight. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, absolutely. And yes, I am the founder of Limitbreaklifestyleacademy. What we do is intuitive leadership development. But I'm not going to talk to you about intuition today. I'm going to share my journey with you, and I'll be talking about the power of clarity. I believe that every one of us were born as a pure, creative, powerful being. We're born here with a gift to serve the world. And our journey on this Mother Earth is to find that gift and bring it out and serve the world. And what tends to happen is we are born with this pure gift, right? And then who do we meet? Our parents. So I remember, who remembers their earliest memory? Childhood memory, yeah. My earliest childhood memory was when I was 4, exactly on my birthday, because I remember sitting down on my bed, looking at a mirror, I said, yes, I'm 4, wow! And I was excited to be like 4-year-old, you know? But then my second earliest memory was, I was still 4 years old, and I heard some noise in the kitchen, so I ran upstairs, and what I saw was my mum and my dad arguing, but the first image that I saw was my father holding up a chair and ready to smash my mum. And I didn't know what happened. I didn't know why. As I was growing up, I realized what happened eventually was that my mother took on a new faith. She became a Christian. And my dad is an atheist, doesn't believe in anything. And so the family value has divided. And because I grew up in that environment, I never knew who was right or who was wrong. I didn't have my own sense of value. I didn't know who to listen to. Who's right, your mom or your dad? And so I grew up as a lost child. I had no sense of passion, purpose, and direction or clarity whatsoever in my life. Amanda just spoke about finding what you love. I had no clue because both of my parents were telling me different things. And so my teachers were telling me different things. And so who do I listen to? I had no idea. And so I end up becoming a university dropout. I went to do mechanical engineering, hated it. I could do it, I had the brains for it, passed the first year with flying colors, but I thought, no, I can't do this for another 2 years. I'm gonna kill myself. So I didn't do it. I dropped out. And when I told my dad, because he was always disappointed in me, when I told my dad that I've decided to drop out of uni, he didn't even speak a word to me. He just kept silent. And it was at that moment that I felt that even though I had a father who's alive, I never had a dad. My dad just didn't know me, and he didn't even know how to. It just felt like I had no father. That's what it felt like to me. And so throughout my whole young teens and to my 20s, early 20s, I was just really, really lost. And at one point in time, I really felt like killing myself. I really did. And then one December night changed when I was driving down on a frosty road. It has been raining, but it was so cold that the road was icy. And what I didn't realize was there was my tread on the two tires of my front on my car. There's no tread. So I was going really fast on 60 miles an hour, and I took a sharp turn. And what happened was I lost control of that car, and it just kept spinning. And that's when I thought I was going to lose my life. And has anyone ever had a near-death experience? Those of you who had can relate to this, because what happened to me was during that 5-second spin, it felt like a 20-minute slideshow of my past. And so I saw all my past, and it was going and I saw my childhood memories and the people I love and everything. But what was powerful for me was I also saw my future. I actually saw myself standing on stage, inspiring other people. I saw the person I was going to love and marry, and I saw the family I was going to start. I saw my future. And that was powerful for me. That's when I realized, I prayed to God, unconsciously, I don't want to die yet. Please give me a second chance. And thankfully, as you see, I had a second chance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today. I just want to emphasize how important it was. I don't want any one of you to go through a second chance, because we're not guaranteed for that chance. Not every single one of us is lucky enough to have that second chance, even though I was, and I was blessed. And I always thank God for that. And that changed my life, because I decided there on that day after my car crash that I would find myself. I would find what is it I love. I would find my own values. I would start to create something worthwhile. And so I went on this personal development journey and spiritual journey, and I discovered along the way what we call intuition. And I learned about intuition, and I learned about leadership, and I realized what my gift was. My gift was finding clarity, because I hadn't had that clarity before, and it took me a long time. My whole journey was about finding my own clarity. And so what I realized that this is very powerful, because when I discovered intuition, I incorporated that with leadership development, because what that was for me was I thought I was always trying to grow myself to become the best version of myself, because my why, what drives me the most, had always been one day I will have a child, and that child will look up to me and say, "Dad, thank you. Because of you, I never gave up on my dream. Because of you, I was able to follow on with my passion." And I wanted to be a living example of that. Not because I want to be a role model or a mentor or anything. I just wanted to be someone who had an idea where I was going in life, and a living, walking example of that. And so my children can look up to me and walk their own path. And I don't want to be telling them, this is what you need to do. That's always inspired me. And I realized that my true why is all about leadership. It's all about leading as an example. Because leadership to me is about service. It's about serving people. And so I just want to, if you guys are going to take away anything tonight from me, it's all about clarity. It's all about the power of clarity. Tony Robbins talks about it. Because with clarity, I'm not talking about purpose or a higher sense of self or anything. I'm just talking about what it is you want as an outcome, your end result. What is it you want to create? What is it you want to leave behind? Because I'm here to create leaders. That's my gift. That's my purpose. That's my higher purpose. I'm here to create leaders who are heart-centered, authentic, who can tap into their intuition and follow their truth and just live, be themselves, live their own truth, and just be who they really are, a pure, powerful, creative being. Because our journey is always trying to find who we are and discover our gift and master the craft, and then we bring that gift out to serve the world. It's about being us. It's about remembering. It's not about finding us. It's about remembering who we really were, that we were once born as a pure, powerful, creative being. So with that being said, I hope you find your clarity as well. Thank you very much.